Hello, this is Mr. Rogers, and these are some step-by-step instructions on introducing you guys to a new program that we're working with. It's called Scratch. You may remember Scratch from Scratch Junior. We did that last year with Miss Keener. Well, this year we're going to be doing some more with it when we classify animals. But before we get started, let's make sure that you're on your Chromebooks and make sure you're in your account. Once you've got that up, you're ready to get started. Then I'd like you to go to Google. At Google, if you look at the screen now, you'll come over to where your icon is. You're going to click on the waffle, we call it the waffle, and click on Classroom. In our classroom today, I'm going to go start with Crawford. You're going to see a new post, and it's right on the top here. And here I'm asking you to cast your vote for the Lego wall. We have a lot of students that have put up some wonderful 3D art. To do that, click on the link. And then inside there, you'll see a link to the voting. When you click that, this is what you'll see. It'll be the voting. You'll come in, you'll put your name, and please put your full name. I'm not going to be telling anybody who you voted for, but it lets me know whether you voted and so that we don't get any repeats. Then if you'd like to get up and walk over and look at the wall, you're welcome to do that and look at the pieces that are there. That would be great. Then make your choice. And if you wouldn't mind, provide us with a quick response at the bottom telling us, which one you liked and why you liked it. What was it about that piece that you liked the most? And thank you. And then, of course, you press the submit button when you're finished. You can only vote once, and we appreciate that. After you've cast your vote, come back to your class, which is right here. Come up to the corner, click on Discovery Lab class. And then the next link down below is to Scratch. So go ahead and click on that. And that will give you a new page to start up with. So this is our first time with actual Scratch. Next time you come, I'm going to be providing you with some accounts, and then we can get started with our project. But just to get started today, I want to talk a little bit about it. Scratch is an incredible building program that allows you to design and develop anything. Videos, they can be demonstrations. There's a ton of stuff here, and there's millions and millions to go through. So after you finish working our piece today, please feel free to come back out here. Just click on the Scratch button and maybe review some of these amazing pieces put together by students just like you. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is come up to the top and press Create. Excellent. You'll see there might be a tutorial button that pops up. You can close that for today. You can hit that on another day. Now, let me describe to you quickly what's on the screen. Over here is the viewport, which shows you what's going to happen after you tell characters and sprites and backgrounds what to do. So this is the viewport, and that's there. In the middle, this is where you drag your code, the blocks that tell sprites and backgrounds what to do. And over here are the codes themselves, very much like Scratch Junior was. You're going to drag and drop them to the middle to make something happen. Let's give it a try. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make Scratch do some fun stuff. So, coming over to the left, we're going to go to Events. That's the yellow one. So click on Events. And then come up here. We're going to need a green flag. That will get us started. I'm going to make this a little bigger for you. There's a zoom button so you can see it really well as I put this together. So now when I click on the green flag, something will happen. But at the moment, there's nothing that's going to happen. Notice that anything that happens will happen to Scratch because he is what's selected here. Now, what's next? Let's get him to move. So I'm going to go up here to the blue button and called Motion. I'm going to click on that one. So clicking on Move, I'm going to drag out that Move block and drop it right there. Let's test it out. Let's see if it works. Press the green flag. Look, he moved. He only moved 10 steps. And if I wanted to make him move 20, I could try that. But let's leave it at 10 for now. Let's see if we can get him to move a little bit more. I'm going to go down here to the orange section where it says Control. Now, not only do I want to move him for 10 steps, I would like him to move 10 steps forever. So now make sure that the move is inside of the forever loop. This is called a loop. It's going to repeat it forever and ever and ever. All right, I'm going to try it now. Here we go. Boop. Oh, man. Look, it's working. He went off the screen, but he's not coming back. I have to pull him out with his tail. Try that. I mean, that's funny. You pull him out with his tail. That's fun. Okay, so we have a problem. We have to figure out what the problem is, and that's that he's not coming back. So to fix that, go to motion. In motion, there is one thing here at the bottom, and you may have to scroll. And to scroll, use 2 fingers. So slide 2 fingers on your touchpad until you find the command if on edge bounce. Drag that in and snap it underneath the move. Look, it's working. He's going back and forth. Oh no, we have another problem. He's going upside down. Well, that's just silly. What can we do? Oh yeah, there's another command down here that's right below the if on edge bounce. It says set the rotation style to left and right as opposed to upside down. So I'm going to drag that in there and let's see what happens. It works. Yay! He's not going upside down anymore. You know, it looks like he's sliding though. I wonder if I can get him to run. Now, there are sprites that have costumes. Now, Scratch has 2 costumes. If you click on costumes, you'll see that he has one costume that looks like this and another costume that looks like this. So if I go back to my code now, I'm going to go back to my code. I'm going to have it go to the next costume. If I have it go to the next costume forever, to do that, we're going to go to looks. And if I have him do that forever, next costume, then it's going to switch the costumes back and forth. And it makes it look like he's running. I mean, that's really cool, isn't it? I love that. That's really cool. Now, let me show you something even better. And by the way, at this point in my video, please make sure to know that you can pause the video at any time and then rewind and go back and start over again. So if you get stuck or you don't know what you're doing or you're getting lost, then feel free to just pause it and then scrub it back and start it. I'm trying to go nice and slow so you can understand how this program works. Now, let's add another sprite. So we have Scratch as our first sprite. I'm going to come down to the bottom. The very bottom, you'll see there's a little cat down here. And then there's a little magnifying glass. And it says, choose sprite. I click on that, and I'm given many, many, many more sprites. I think I'm going to stick with animals because that's really the content of what we'll be working with. So I'm going to click on animals. In animals, I'm going to hold my cursor over some of these pictures, and it'll show me if they have costumes. So these have some pretty cool costumes. I like it. Yep. If they move, that means there's a costume that you can use. Now the duck doesn't have a costume, so he won't do anything. The elephant has a costume. That's kind of cool. So that's interesting. Now let's come in here. I'm going to use this bat as my character. I like him. He's really cute. All right. Well, notice that my bat is selected. It's blue. Also notice my bat's not doing anything. That's because he doesn't have any instructions or commands. So how can we fix that? Oh, well, we have some instructions on Scratch. Wouldn't it be great if we could move those instructions over onto the bat? Well, let's give it a try. So I'm going to click on Scratch. There's his instructions. And now, to move it to the bat, you have to be very careful, so watch very carefully. I'm gonna shrink mine down a touch so that it's kind of normal sized. I'm gonna watch. Now watch the arrow. Do you see the little arrow? I need to click on the flag where that hand is and see that arrow? The arrow is what has to be over the top of the bat. And do you see how the bat gives a little shake? That little shake means he's ready to receive those instructions. So I'm gonna let go. When he shakes like that, he's ready. I'm gonna let go. And then it looks like it went back to the cat, right? And it is. The cat's one just went back. But now let's check the bat to see if they went across, if we copied them over. Look, and they're in the bat. That's great. So now if I press stop and start again, then my bat's going to be moving too. Yay! Excellent. So I'm going to move my bat up here, and I'm going to move my cat down here. I'm going to press play. And oh my goodness, this is fantastic. And now my bat's moving all over the place. It looks like he could be scaring Scratch. It's really funny. I like that. You know, it would be really good if we had a background on this. So let's do that next. So I'm going to go get a background for my piece. And if you want to, you could add some more sprites and copy more of these commands over to each sprite. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's get a background on here for my last step today. So here we go. I'm going to go click over here. Watch my cursor now. I'm going to move over to the stage. Click on that. So that's blue. Okay? And if you want to stop your characters while you do this, you're welcome to. I'm going to leave mine running because it can run while it goes. So make sure stage is blue. See? The sprites aren't blue. The stage is blue. Come over to the bottom, just like the cat, and we're going to choose a backdrop. So here we have a magnifying glass. I click on that. And here's a whole bunch of backdrops that you can use. It's very cool. Now, this to me, with the bat and the cat, feels kind of like Halloween. So I'm going to try to find something that's spooky. Maybe a Halloween-like background. Looking around here, I remember one from, oh, this one's kind of spooky. I'll choose this one. Yep. So there we go. Now you can see I have this neat background and my characters are running around in it. Ah! And Scratches, he's being attacked by the bat, or they're just friends and they're just, hey, what's up? How's it going? So please feel free to have some fun with this and try it out. See what you can make today. And the next time, we're going to be designing more to our science goal, which is to classify animals. Thank you very much.